Hey babes, thank you so much for being here. This is 6th to the 12th of July for all the signs. Okay, so getting straight into it with Aries. Let's do Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. What can they expect for next week, which is the 6th to the 12th of July, please? We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Arise card and the Death card. Cool. I think you're choosing yourself, Aries. I think that next week is going to be a week for you guys to really just enjoy your independence, enjoy the time that you have to spend on yourself and your goals and your wants and your needs, and kind of be really interested in you. Like, try and figure out things that you didn't know before or you haven't noticed before, especially with this Death card and the Arise coming out together. Like, this to me is absolutely like a moment of realization about your own self, personality, your shadow self, like whatever that is for you, and like coming out the other end feeling more confident in yourself because you know more about you. Do you know what I mean? So I actually think that next week is going to be a good week for the Aries. So let's move on to Taurus. We're going to keep it quick this week. So Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising for the 6th to the 12th of July, please. Lovely. Woo. You guys have got loads. We got the Four, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Okay, new beginning somewhere. New beginning somewhere for you, probably in relationships, or at least in the way that you communicate in relationships, especially with this Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups coming forward. I feel like you're kind of sick of making room for other people's needs and other people's wants and desires, and you're finally kind of choosing yourself with this, the Fool and the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups here. I think that whatever kind of unspoken issues you've been having around in a relationship, they're going to be overcome this week. I think that naturally it's just going to even itself out. So this week, I think for you, you're coming out on top 100%. Might feel a little bit clunky at the start, but I think overall you're going to be a winner here. All right, Gemini. Let's do Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising for the 6th to the 12th of July, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising for the 6th to the 12th of July, please. What else? What else? Lord, which one? That one. Okay, so you've got the Devil, the Strength and the Knight of Cups. I mean, you have made an appearance here as well, Gemini, with the Lovers. So I think this week is a lesson for you, actually, because you've got the Devil here. I think this is a lesson in you to stay strong and not accept weak offers from weak people who are actually incredibly toxic, and keep you in a cycle where you have to always be strong all the time, and you have to have come through something really difficult, come out of it intact on the other side and be really proud of yourself, for them to then come in and restart the whole cycle again. Okay, so because you're making that appearance at the bottom there as well, Gemini, I think this is a week for you to use your eyes, use your intuition that we all know you have. It's very, very strong, and choose yourself and choose to lock out or block out the negativity that other person brings. Okay, and then we've got Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, 6th to the 12th of July, please. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, all right, so maybe a little bit of an imbalance in your relationships, Cancer. We've got the Five of Pentacles, we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So if you are a divine feminine, Cancer, I think that you hold all the power here, or you are the one swinging your wand around, okay, so to speak. With this Five of Pentacles, I think that potentially there's just been a miscommunication of emotion or a mismatch of emotion, and things maybe aren't landing how you would like them to land in your relationship. Although I do, obviously this is for Cancers in a relationship. If you're single, this probably won't resonate for you, but the relationship is very strong. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands go very well together, okay? It's a really nice complementing energy. So I think you just need to be reminded that the relationship is strong. The relationship is good for you. And it's like just moving into a new phase here with this, the World card, okay? So I think you just need to be patient. It's okay to be uncomfortable, and it's okay to have misread emotions from time to time. That is what life is, and that is what being human is, okay? So now we have got Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 6th to the 12th of July, please. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Oh my God, Leo. Always the Leos. 9 of Cups, the Chariot. Sorry, the Empress and the Chariot here. What a week. What a week to be you guys. The Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck, so perhaps a little bit of patience, a little bit of a shift in perspective could be needed. But I think overall, you're going to have a really good week. If you've been waiting on a job offer, you're probably going to hear back positively. If you've been waiting on a date, they're probably going to ask you out this week. You're looking good. People want to be around your energy. You're making decisions really quickly. You're acting in your highest and best good. And you're probably also attracting in other people who are in that same kind of vibe. So enjoy yourself this week, Leo. You're going to be the main characters. I mean, aren't you always? Let's see. Now we are on to Virgo. Right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, for the 6th to the 12th of July. Good Lord, that was... I flew. 1 second. All right, Virgo, we've got the 2 of Swords and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So we've got 2 aces here, and we have got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're in self-sabotage mode, okay? I can tell that straight away. You've got all the ideas, you've got all the passion and the emotion behind it, but you're not taking the action. And I wonder if that is because you were just so blocked and you don't feel like you deserve it, you don't feel like you've earned it, you don't think it's possible. It doesn't feel real in your mind, so you won't let yourself take the action. You won't let yourself believe that it might happen for you. It will fucking happen for you, babes. 8 of Wands here as well. But you have got to do it. You have got to take the leap. You've got to take the risk. You've got to believe in yourself enough to take the risk. All right, Virgo? Short and sweet. Didn't want to be too mean to you for too long. Let's do Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the 6th to the 12th of July. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the 6th to the 12th of July, please. Cool. You guys have got the Ace of Pentacles, the Arise, the King of Swords, and then we do have the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So for Libra, I actually think that this is you holding yourself up to some boundaries. I wonder if you've been telling yourself that you're going to start doing things for you. You're going to start noticing that things that come in for you, no one else, and applying them to your life. Like if you've been wanting to take up a hobby and then all of a sudden you drive past a tennis court and you decide to go in and ask about lessons, like it's going to be like a divine timing thing, and you're not going to listen to what other people might have to say about that. You're just going to do what you want to do. And it's about fucking time, because especially with the 6 of Pentacles here, Libra, I feel like you've just been allowing people to treat you as though they're better than you, when in reality we all know we're all cut from the same cloth. The cloth might be a different colour and it might be from a different place, but we're all cut from it, okay? No one is better than anyone else, and we all end up in the same place. So for this week, Libra, you're choosing yourself, or you should be choosing yourself, okay? Very proud of you for that. Right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 6th to the 12th of July, please. What is coming towards Scorpio? That is the same cards from Libra. Come on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. 6th to the 12th of July. Okay. 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. We do have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. So I feel like this is you moving on. You're moving on from the hurt you felt. You're moving on from feeling like you don't deserve to be happy. And you are accepting gifts, you are accepting celebration, and you are accepting offers. And these things are going to make you feel like you have taken back control of yourself again. I feel like that's something you've maybe been detached from for a little while. You've maybe not felt in complete control, or you've had a lack of passion around yourself and what you want to achieve in this life. But I think you're moving away from that now. You're moving out of that energy and you're moving into an abundant, accepting, receiving energy where it is going to be full of celebration and things to shout about. So it's a good week to be a Scorpio. All right, my love. Right, Raji Saggy next. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, 6th to the 12th of July, please. Lovely start. 9 of Cups straight out there. With the Hermit and the 5 of Wands. Right, okay. Sorry. Got a frog in my throat. So I think possibly this week, a little bit of chaos actually. I think that you, unfortunately, Sagittarius, might be the problem here. Not that you're a problem, but I think you might be the perpetrator, the person who is not giving an inch, the unflexible one perhaps, who maybe could be seen to be doing a little bit more to support others, you know? But that's fine. I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong here, but I think maybe a shift in perspective once you get chance to spend some time alone will kind of give you a new outlook on the chaos or the fighting or the arguments that have been happening. And not that I think it's going to simmer you down. I don't think it's going to simmer you down, but I think it might just give you the kick that you need to go and fix whatever might need fixing. And I say that with so much love because, like, sometimes we're all in the wrong, you know, every now and again. And I'm not saying that all of you will be in the wrong, but for some of you, I think you might have just misread a situation, held yourself to a higher standard than you maybe have been acting, and it's kind of unraveled out of control. But I think you're going to fix it, all right, this week. So just some awareness for you, Sagittarius. And then we have got Capricornia, 6th to the 12th of July, please. 6th to the 12th of July for Capricorn. Sun, Moon and Rising. Ooh. Oh, okay. Right, Capricorn. Perhaps a bit of a rocky week for you, I won't lie. We've got the 5 of Swords, we've got the Chariot in the reverse, and we have got the 8 of Cups here. Oh, 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, Capricorn, what is going on? Some necessary clearing out, I think. 5 of Swords is one of my least favourite cards, I won't lie to you, because it's such a defeated card. Even though the person on the card has probably won that battle, they're so defeated and they're so drained from all of the fighting and the unnecessary drama, you know? That's what it feels like. And now I feel like you're just stunted, you're stuck. You feel like perhaps the movements you've made have kept you in a space that you don't necessarily want to be in. I do feel like it's a little bit of emotional despair right now because you've got the Chariot in the reverse with the 8 of Cups, which is a very much we're not moving but we are moving kind of energy. So you're in like this kind of push-pull energy with yourself. There's definitely some heartbreak and some hurt here. There's definitely something that's recently ended for you, whether that is like an emotional ending, a theoretical ending, an internal ending, like whatever. And I think it is important for you actually to be uncomfortable and feel this because you're so wired into straying away from it. And I actually think, not that you're going to love this, but I think you kind of need to feel it, because I wonder if it's been something you've been avoiding for a while, Capricorn. So just be gentle with yourself and others this week. All right, my love. Aquarius. Aquarius now. Aquarius, sun, moon and rising. For the 6th to the 12th, you've got the 6 of Cups, the Fool, and the 8 of Pentacles. I really like that energy for you, Aquarius, actually. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Here you are. You know, I think you're marrying up your logic, your passion, your plans, and your environment, and your emotions all together in a nice little bow, like nice package, nice bow, to just do what the fuck you want. It feels like the very beginning of, you know, when you first spark an idea, and you might not be able to pinpoint every idea you've ever had in your life, I'm sure, but it kind of grows and it flutters and it expands and it turns into this whole big thing that you never even thought would be possible before, and then it happens. And I feel like you're right at the beginning of that process, and I feel like you're excited about it, I'm excited about it, and then very shortly other people are also going to be very excited about it with that Sun card there. So whatever you're thinking about, feeling, doing, whatever, just do it. And then last but not least, we have got Pisces, sun, moon and rising, please, for the 6th to the 12th of July. First one out, we've got the 5 of Wands. Ooh, Pisces, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, you need to get out your own head. You're self-criticizing, self-sabotaging, focusing on all the negatives in your life, focusing on old wounds. This doesn't feel current to me, it feels old. It feels like something you're revisiting. And I know what Pisces is like. They do kind of drop back. Sorry, that's just the wind. Don't freak out. Drop back into unhealthy ways of thinking sometimes, because it can actually offer you some comfort and some stability, because you are aware of what those feelings are like for you, because you've already been in it. But what I'm trying to let you know here is just to not let that consume you all week. Try and find something else to do. Find some action elsewhere, a passion, a hobby, whatever that might be for you, to distract yourself from this really unhelpful state that you can kind of find yourself in. It's not helping and it's not doing you any good, Pisces. So thank you so much for being here today. Remember, private readings are available in my bio, and you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok too if you like. I love you, bye.